Hello everyone and welcome to the class. My name is Audrey and today we'll be having a vocab lesson focused on adjectives. Okay, so adjectives are those words that help us to describe what is around us. So today's focus is going to be on those describing words or adjectives. So as we begin the lesson, we're going to start going over our adjectives, and instead of just looking at the definitions, we're going to look at several example sentences using the adjectives. That way we get to learn a little bit more about how to use them. Okay, so it's very helpful to see them in example sentences so we know how to use them, not just what they mean. So right now is our premium period. If you would like to know more about reserving classes, you can click on Get Reservations at the top of your screen and learn a little bit more about how you can get into classes early and reserve classes. Okay, so in just a moment, everybody will be able to join and we can get started with our introductions and our lesson. We have Ali. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Great, nice to see you. And tell me where you're from.
Thank you. Yes, I'm from Syria.
Okay, perfect, from Syria. It's nice to have you in class. So again, for those of you who are waiting to join, today's vocab class is focusing on adjectives. So always intermediate level. If you're beginner or advanced, you can also join this class and hopefully either help your fellow classmates or have your other classmates help you to be able to better understand the vocab. Okay, so as soon as everybody gets in, we'll start with, as I said, introductions. Hopefully we'll share some descriptions of some common things that we have. Sorry, my throat's a little sore today, but as soon as we get started, we can start with the introductions. So, Ali, how is your day going?
Oh, it's fine. Is there any noise coming from me?
There's a little bit of noise. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay, because they always complaining from me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of noise, but it's not too bad. So maybe if it gets loud, I'll let you know, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, but so far it's fine. So it looks like those other users are able to join. So if you would like to join the class, go ahead and join. Layla, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I am doing well, thank you. And you?
Great, nice to see you. And remind me, Layla, where you're from?
I am from Azerbaijan.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Nice to see you too.
Yes, it's very nice to see you.
Thank you.
So we're just waiting on a couple more classmates. I'm hoping that nobody is having trouble joining the class, but I think the class is open to everyone now. So if you could go ahead and join if you're interested in this class about adjectives, okay? Well, we'll go ahead and start with the introductions, just with our two students for now, and hopefully we'll have some more classmates to join us, okay?
Well, it is okay for me.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. So as I said before, our lesson is about adjectives. So when you introduce yourself, just tell us your name and where you're from, and describe something in the room with you right now. Okay, try and describe it as much as you can. So we'll start first with Ali. Ali, could you introduce yourself, and then describe something that you see in your room?
My name is Ali. I'm 24 years old, from Syria. Describe my room.
You could describe your room, or you could choose one object in your room to describe. So just to practice describing things, as we're going to be learning some more adjectives, describe
Oh,
something
okay.
in your room.
Yes, the desktop yes is black. Shine.
That's okay? Anything else? Did you want to add anything to your description?
No.
Okay, okay, very good. Let's go to Layla.
Yes, I am Layla from Azerbaijan. I live in Baku. My room is not large. It's small. There are two beds, and for my sister and for me. And there are the bookcase and the little computer table. And so there is one carpet,
Mm-hmm.
green, blue carpet, and so there is one chemin in the French. I don't know in the cheminée.
What's it called again?
I want to translate and walks like that. Walk.
Can you say again? Oh,
Uh,
okay, okay. Okay, very good. So like a
which
fireplace?
yes, yes.
Okay, very good. Anything else?
Anything else? No.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Wonderful job. Okay, so next
you.
we have Tuyet. How are you? Are you with us, Tuyet? You may need to unmute your microphone. So maybe click the unmute icon above the verbling chat. Okay, we'll come back to you. Hopefully you can get your microphone working. Next we have our student on the end there, on the far right. I can't pronounce your name. Can you introduce yourself? Are you with us? Okay. Again, let us know if you come back or you get your microphone unmuted. You might need to unmute your microphone as well. And let's go next to, we have Asma. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, and you?
Great, nice to see you. Where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Okay, very good. And as today's class is about adjectives and describing words, could you describe for us either your room or something in your room?
Okay, well, I have green sofa. And yeah, and the color of my room, it's violet.
It's violet? Violet?
Yes, violet, yes, yes.
Okay, very good, very good. What else?
Okay, and what else? I have a bed for one place. It's my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I have table also.
Okay, very good.
Yes. So I think that's
Okay, very good.
window, door.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect, perfect. Next we have Stefano. You joined us. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Great, nice to see you. So tell us, Stefano, where you're from.
I'm from Italy, near Milan. I'm 44.
Okay, very good. Very good.
And
So today's class is about adjectives and describing things. Could you describe for us either your room or something in your room?
I'm here in my kitchen, and back to me there is my oven, no,
Mm-hmm.
and my fridge, and I put my PC on table, brown table
Mm-hmm.
with
Okay,
with
very good, very good.
yeah.
Go ahead.
And my color, my kitchen color is light brown. Light brown.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the lesson. So let me put it on the screen and I'll also give you a link. And again, all these words are adjectives.
Teacher,
Yes.
did you see this link?
Let me see.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yes. Yes, I see it. This is the fireplace.
Fireplace, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what you were trying to express. Okay, very good. So yeah, that's your fireplace. You have a fireplace in your room, Layla?
Yes, yes.
Very nice. Okay, so here's the link for the document. Let me see. We're going to start with the word puny. Puny. Ali, could you read us the example sentence?
Yes, okay. The older and bigger bullies always picked on the puny kids in school.
Okay, very good, very good.
Could you hear me?
So have you seen this
Okay.
word puny before?
No.
No, never.
Okay, what do you think it might mean? The older and bigger bullies picked on the puny kids in school. What do you think? Any ideas? Okay, so the puny kids in school. Say again, Layla.
Very thin, very. It is for the people that some people fat or some people thin. Means like that.
Puny just means very small, very small.
Okay.
So older and bigger bullies or aggressors always picked on the puny kids in school. So puny would mean very small.
Yes, okay.
Okay? Any questions about this one, puny?
We can use for example, animals.
Right, you could use it for animals as well.
Okay.
Okay, so it just means very small. Something that's very small is puny. Also, it's similar to the word tiny. Okay?
Tiny.
Okay, very good. And at the end, we're going to review the words that we learned. So if you are worried about remembering them, don't worry, we'll review them and you'll also have access to the link. So next we have the word perpetual. Perpetual. Asma, could you read this one for us?
Okay. Unfortunately, we are stuck in a perpetual circle of poverty.
Okay, very good. Cycle, perpetual cycle of poverty. So what do you think it means, Asma? Perpetual. Do you know this word?
No.
Any
No,
ideas?
No, and action, no ended, no.
Right, something that doesn't end.
Permanent or something.
Exactly.
Permanent.
Some similar to permanent. So we are stuck in a perpetual cycle of poverty. Something that doesn't end or continues on. Okay? Perpetual. Any questions? Do you understand, Asma?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good. Any other questions? Okay, let's go to the next one. Next we have the word parched. Parched. Layla, would you like to read this one for us?
Okay, sure. Parched is there a water fountains around here? I am parched.
Okay, very good. So any guesses? Any guesses, Layla?
No.
Is there a water fountain around here? If you're parched and you're looking for a water fountain, what do you think parched could mean?
I am parched. I wonder like that. No.
Okay. Any other
Teacher.
ideas?
Thirsty.
Yes, thirsty.
Go ahead. Sorry, Asma, could you say again?
Yes, it's thirsty, I think.
Oh, yes, very good, very good. And both you and Ali had the same idea. So parched is very thirsty.
Well, okay.
So if you're looking for a water fountain because you're parched, it's because you're very thirsty. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay, next we have rampant. Rampant. Stefano, could you read this one?
Yes, these rampant weeds are taking over my beautiful vegetable garden. The bad grass, no.
That's what weeds are. But what would it mean if they were rampant? Any idea?
The grass was dyed the green grass disappeared the garden. No, attacked the right grass, the garden.
Right.
No.
Right, so that's the problem. These weeds are taking them over or like attacking the vegetables.
Yes, attack.
So rampant means like uncontrollable. These rampant weeds or uncontrollable weeds. Okay, they keep growing and you can't control their growth.
Rampant.
Okay, so that's what it means, rampant. Any questions here about rampant? Okay, let's go to the next. And if you think of any questions, we can go back. Next we have rambunctious. Rambunctious. Ali, would you read this one?
Yes. Hannes munches after he eats surgery foods, but he calms down quickly.
Okay, very good. He feels rambunctious after he eats sugary foods. So what could it mean, rambunctious?
Maybe anxious, no, or stressed.
Similar? So that's close. What else? Any idea?
Scary or something? Scary.
Okay. Rambunctious is similar to that. Layla, do you have a guess?
Feel uncomfortable like that. Feel very badly.
Okay, it's not always a bad thing. So rambunctious just means maybe with a lot of energy. So he's running around getting into things. He feels rambunctious after he eats sugary foods. So he's got a lot of energy. Maybe he's a little bit difficult to control as well. Okay, so that's what it means, rambunctious, a word that we can commonly use to describe children, as they always have a lot of energy, right?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Any questions? Next, let's go to subsequent. Subsequent. Asma, could you read us this one?
Okay, there will be a subsequent interview if you pass the exam on Tuesday.
Okay, very good. So what does it mean, subsequent?
Well, maybe meeting, no.
Can you say again?
Meeting.
Okay, not exactly.
Okay.
There will be a subsequent interview if you pass the exam on Tuesday. Any other ideas?
A next passage.
Extra or something? Extra?
Something extra? Okay.
Yes.
Could be. How else could you say it?
The next step.
An extra, say again? Say again, Stefano?
No, a next step. No.
Right, like an extra step, so something following. Okay, there will be a subsequent interview if you pass the exam. So something that comes after the exam is the interview. So the interview follows the exam. A following interview. Okay, very good. Very good. Any questions about this one, subsequent?
No.
Okay, let's go next to Layla. Could you read us this one, statuesque? Statuesque.
Statuesque. The models looked so statuesque as they froze at the end of the runway.
Okay, very good. So this word statuesque, what do you think it could mean?
Statuesque. So,
Think of the first part of the word, statuesque.
something that you like much, or
Okay, maybe. Any other idea?
Like majestic.
Yes. Something like statue.
Right, exactly. So you could say like a statue, statuesque or like a statue. So the models looked like statues or so statuesque as they froze at the end of the runway. And Stefano, like you said, maybe something like majestic.
Majestic, no.
It could be something similar, if that's maybe what you think of when you think of a statue. So it's like a statue. It could also mean something maybe regal or majestic. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Any questions?
no.
Okay, next we have somber. Stefano, could you read this one for us?
Somber. Olivia's funeral was a somber occasion, but the family gathered afterwards to celebrate her life. Somber occasion. A typical occasion, no?
Okay, maybe not typical. So think of a funeral. What kind of atmosphere does a funeral have?
The bad occasional.
Right.
Sad, occasional.
Exactly. Something sad. Something sad. So Olivia's funeral was a somber occasion. Maybe something kind of dark.
I touch the wood. No.
Sorry, Stefano?
I touch the wood. No, in English. In Italy,
Oh.
I touch the steel when we talk about a funeral.
Oh, I see.
No, in English maybe touch a wood. No, another material.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. So somber, somber, like you said, something that's maybe sad or gloomy. Could say kind of dark. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Very good. Very good. Any questions? Next we have scrawny. Scrawny. Ali, would you like to read this one?
Yes. You are way too scrowy. Scrowy. You need to eat. Need to eat more. I can't see the script.
Oh, you might
You
need to
can.
click.
You
Yeah,
can
you
get.
might need to click on my screen at the bottom, maybe.
Yes. Okay, you can gain some weight.
Okay, very good, very good. So you're way too scrawny. You need to eat more. What do you think it could mean, Ali?
So it is puny,
Skinny or something.
Right, exactly. So it means skinny, but very skinny. Scrawny or very skinny.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Layla, did you want to say something?
like puny. This means like
Yeah,
puny,
it could
very
be
small.
similar to puny.
Mhm.
So you could be puny, very small, and scrawny, very skinny.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very good. Any questions?
We can use instead of this scrawny.
Instead
like
of
puny.
which?
For example, instead of scrawny, we can use puny.
Okay, they're a little bit different. So puny just means very small, and scrawny specifically means very skinny. So you could be maybe very short and be puny, but you might not be scrawny.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, very good. Any other questions? Next we have the word scarce. Scarce. And let me see. Asma, could you read this one for us?
Okay. The power has been out for 5 days in the city, so candles are becoming scarce.
Okay, good. Candles are becoming scarce. So what could it mean, Asma? Scarce.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay, what do you think? Layla, you want to guess?
Yes. Something. For example, there is something that it is so. There are not much, just a little, or in the world, or there are some type of this one like that.
Right, exactly. So you said there are not many of them. So
Yes.
the power has been out for 5 days. Candles are becoming scarce. So there aren't very many candles around because so many people have to use them since
Yes.
there's no power.
So we can't find everywhere.
Exactly.
Just some place.
Exactly. So if you know the word abundant, maybe you know the word abundant, this is the opposite of abundant. So something that you can't find everywhere, something that there are not many of. Okay?
Like rare, no?
Right, something rare.
Yeah, okay. But the power, like the electricity, no.
Yeah, electricity.
Electricity.
So the power is referring to the electricity. There was no electricity for 5 days.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions? Let's see, next we have tight-fisted, tight-fisted. And Layla, would you like to read this one?
Okay. Tight-fisted. Are you too tight-fisted to buy your daughter some new shoes? Ah, I get it. So means, for example, some people don't don't buy many things, and so keep own money,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
example,
so tight-fisted.
some
Go
sorry,
ahead.
for example, some father don't want to buy something for your for her daughter or son, like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like you said, it could be somebody who likes to keep their money or doesn't like to spend money.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good. So tight-fisted. If you can imagine your hand being your fist, somebody who's tight-fisted likes to hold on tight to their money. Okay, they don't like to let their money go.
Yes.
Very good, very good. So any questions here?
Yeah, no.
Okay, let's go next to Stefano. Would you read this one, tacky?
Tacky. That outfit she's wearing is so tacky. I haven't seen someone wear those pants in 20 years. Finish.
Okay, very good. I see that there's a word missing, so let me add it real quick.
Old fashioned, no?
Right, so tacky could be something like old-fashioned or out of
Old-fashioned.
style.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So there should be a word here. It should say, I haven't seen someone wear those pants in 20 years. Okay? But exactly, like you said, old-fashioned or out of style. It could be vintage, but vintage is maybe something good. So you can say vintage looks good, it's cool, but tacky is not cool. It's bad looking. Okay, so tacky, you could say tacky or out of style, out of fashion. Any questions? Okay, next we have uptight. Uptight. Ali, could you read this one? Are you there, Ali?
Dennis is so uptight about keeping the house. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
Dennis is so uptight about keeping the house clean. I'm trying to get him to relax.
Okay, so what do you think it could mean, Ali? Uptight.
Oh, that's very moody or something. Moody.
Okay, could be moody. What else? How else could you describe it?
Very nerve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like nervous.
It could nervous easily.
Right, somebody who gets very nervous or anxious. Okay, he is so uptight about keeping the house clean. It's like the opposite of relaxed. Somebody who is uptight, they're not relaxed, they're always anxious and thinking about things. Okay? Any questions?
Okay.
We have two more and then we will review, so practice using these in sentences. Vivacious. Asma, could you read this one for us?
Even though the woman in 86 years old, she's still quite vivacious.
Okay, very good. So what do you think it could mean, vivacious? Vivacious.
Maybe young.
Yeah.
Okay, young.
Yes.
What else?
Very strong, like that.
Full of life, no?
Exactly, exactly. Full of life, vivacious, or full of life.
So beautiful.
Yeah, she could be beautiful, or maybe her personality is just very energetic. She acts
Energetic.
very young. Okay, so she's still vivacious, full of life or energy. Okay, very good. Any questions here? Next, we have vague. Layla, could you read this one for us?
Wake. You can't be so vague with your direction. Tell me exactly what to do. Mm, for example, someone can't control something.
Okay, maybe. What else? What does that mean, vague? Any other ideas?
That is not clear.
Exactly. Vague or not clear. So you can't be so vague with your directions. So vague would be like not being specific, unclear or not specific. Okay?
Okay.
Are there any questions about this one, vague?
Like confusion.
Right, it could be something confusing, but the reason that it's confusing is because there aren't specifics. They aren't being specific. So maybe if you ask somebody where to go and they give you a vague answer, they could say, turn right at that street and then turn at the next one. So you don't know exactly which street they're talking about. They're very vague. Okay? Okay, so that was the last of our new words. We're going to go back and practice using them in sentences. So the first word that we had was puny. And I'm going to ask you, Stefano, to come up with your own example sentence using this word puny.
This guy is very puny. He has to. Or he have to eat more. No.
Okay, yeah, it could be. So he's very puny. He has to eat more. So just remember to make the distinction between the word puny and the word scrawny. Okay? So what's the difference between puny and scrawny?
Scrawny, little, no? Or
It's
more
the
little.
opposite. So scrawny means very little. Puny means very little. Sorry, I told you the wrong one.
Yeah.
So puny means very little, very small, and scrawny means very skinny.
Very skinny, yes.
Okay, so remember that there is a difference. They can be very similar. Somebody who is very small or puny can also be scrawny or skinny. Okay? Okay, very good. We have a new student. Welcome to the class. How are you?
Hello. It's first time to join the class for me.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, welcome. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Nori, and I'm from Japan, and I'm currently a graduate school student. Yes.
Okay,
Nice
wonderful.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And your name was Nali?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, very good. So, Nali, would you like to, I know you weren't in the class, I'm not sure if you were watching or not, but we have the word perpetual. Do you know what it means, perpetual?
I don't know the meaning.
Okay, that's okay, because we have some great classmates who can help you.
Okay, thank you very much.
So, classmates, what does it mean, perpetual?
Permanent something.
Permanent. Okay.
Right, something that's permanent or never ending, something that keeps on going.
Teacher,
Yes, Layla?
we can say infinity.
Oh, I see.
Right, something infinite, something infinite.
Infinite.
Okay, very good, very good. So, Nali, could you, now that you know what the meaning of perpetual is, could you give us an example sentence using this word?
Okay. I want a job. I want perpetual job to live.
Okay, very good. So you might want to have a perpetual job. One that
Yes.
lasts forever. Okay, perfect, perfect.
Thank you very much.
Very good. And of course, if anyone in the class has any questions or other examples that you want to see if they're correct, you can ask me. But we'll go to the next one. We have parched. Parched. Ali, could you give us an example sentence?
Yes, I'm very parched.
Okay, very good. Very good. So parched or thirsty. Very thirsty.
Yes.
Okay, exactly. Next we have rampant. Asma, could you give us an example?
It's the bed graze.
Okay, so rampant in this case might refer to the weeds or the bad grass, but what does it mean in general? Anybody want to help Asma? What does it mean rampant?
Yes.
Go ahead, Ali.
Uncontrollable.
Exactly, uncontrollable. Rampant or uncontrollable.
Yes, I said uncontrollable.
Okay, very good. So, Asma, could you give us an example sentence then using rampant? Are you still there?
Yes, yes, I'm here. I'm just thinking about the example.
Oh, no problem. Okay.
Well, sorry, I didn't find the example.
That's okay. Maybe would somebody like to come up with an example with this one, rampant?
Damn rampant, you destroyed my beautiful garden. It destroyed my beautiful garden.
Okay, so what was it that was rampant? What was it that was uncontrollable? Stefano, in your example, oh, we lost Stefano. Okay, hopefully he'll come back. Okay, but rampant,
Yes.
as we said, is uncontrollable. Did you have one, Ali?
Okay, teacher.
Yeah?
Yes.
Can I use
My
the sentence?
Okay, go ahead.
For example, the tsunami rampant all the city last year.
Right, you could say the tsunami was rampant, or the tsunamis were rampant, uncontrollable. Okay, very good, very good. And Ollie, did you have one as well?
Yes, my country has a rampant inflation.
Okay, perfect, perfect. A rampant
That's France.
inflation. Right. Okay, so something uncontrollable. Very good. So next we have rambunctious. Rambunctious. Layla, could you give us an example?
Rambunctious. After eating breakfast, you can feel rambunctious.
Okay, very good, very good. After eating breakfast, you can feel rambunctious or with a lot of energy.
Yes.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And next we have subsequent. We have a new student. Okie dokie. How are you? How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Great. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Rafa. I'm from Spain.
Okay, very
This is
good.
my first time here.
Good. Nice to see you here. Did you say your name was Rafa?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, Rafa, right now we are reviewing the vocab that we learned in this class. So one of the words was subsequent. Do you know what this word subsequent means?
I think it's the next thing.
Right, exactly. So something that comes next. So could you give us an example sentence using the word subsequent?
I don't know. Subsequent, we won't eat cheese.
Can you say one more time?
Hola, hola.
Hola.
Creo.
Did you? Okay, he's gone. Okay, would anybody else like to give us an example using subsequent?
I'll do.
Okay, go ahead, Nali.
The subsequent TV program is less attractive for me than the previous one.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So the subsequent TV program, something that follows the next. Okay, and I will say, Nali, that usually when we're using the word subsequent, the thing that came before usually causes the next thing.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it might be a little bit better to use an example where the thing that comes before causes the next thing to happen.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But very good.
Thank you.
And next, you volunteered for that one, but this time it's your turn if you would like to, Nali. Give another example with this one, statuesque.
Me? Statuesque?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you are here. Would you like some help on this one?
Yeah, I want to help someone, please.
Okay, that's good. So anybody in the class want to help our friend? What does it mean, statuesque?
So,
Sculptural, like a sculptural.
Right, like a sculpture or a statue.
Oh. Okay.
So the models look so statuesque, like statues or sculptures as they froze at the end. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Would you like to give an example, Nali?
Okay. It's difficult, but his attitude is statuesque. It means he don't work.
Okay, yeah, so I see what you're saying. His attitude is statuesque. Usually we use the word to refer to appearance, though.
Oh, okay, so he looks statuesque. is okay?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. You would say he looks statuesque.
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's go next to somber. Ali, could you give us an example?
Yes. My my vision was very somber.
Your diction?
My vacation
Oh, your
was
vacation.
very somber.
Okay, very good. Why? That's so sad.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
so
no, just an example. Was
right.
great.
Okay, very good. I'm glad. Okay, so next we have scrawny. Scrawny. Asma, could you give us an example sentence here?
Well, my sister last week she was ill, so she was scrawny.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Last week she was ill, so she was scrawny or very skinny.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Next we have scarce. Layla, could you give us an example?
Okay. For example, there is some of the some type of the fish. It calls goldfish in the Caspian Sea.
Mm-hmm.
This fish is very scarcely.
Scarce. Scarce.
Scarcity. Okay, scarcity.
Okay, very good. So that type of fish is very scarce, meaning that there aren't very many of them.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Next we have tight-fisted. Tight-fisted. What does it mean, tight-fisted? Nali, do you know?
Yes. I just come here. The word is disgusting, so I know the meaning.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, it means cannot afford to something.
Okay, so not only to not be able to afford something, but that you don't want to spend money.
Okay.
Somebody that doesn't like to spend money. So maybe they have the money and they can afford it, but they just don't like to spend money.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So could you give us an example, Nali, with tight-fisted then?
Okay. I am tight-fisted to buy to pay their food.
Okay, very good. You're too tight-fisted to pay for their food.
Yes.
So you don't want to. Maybe you have the money, but you just don't want to pay for it.
Yes, actually I don't have.
Okay, very good. But it's just an example.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Next we have tacky. Ali, could you give us an example?
I have some tacky ornaments.
Okay, very good. You have some tacky ornaments. Tacky ornaments. So something that
Yes.
is out of style or out of date.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Next we have uptight. Asma, could you give us an example? Are you there, Asma?
Yes. I'm just thinking.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, my grandma found her garden so messy, so she was uptight.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So she found her garden to be a mess or so messy And she was uptight. She was anxious or nervous about it. Okay, very good. Next we have vivacious. Vivacious. Layla, would you give us an example here?
Okay, vivacious. Mm. Mm. Example. Um. That woman. That woman. Many time. Her looking is not changing. Um. Is not changing. So she's very very old, but always she looking like vivacious.
Okay, yeah, so vivacious. She's very old. Typically, we use vivacious to describe somebody's personality. So not the way they look, but the way that they act.
Okay.
Okay, so you could say she's always acting vivacious.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. And next we have vague. Nali, could you give us an example here?
Okay. His explanation is very vague, so I can't understand what he means.
Okay, perfect. His explanation is very vague. He's not giving many details or specifics in his explanation, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Perfect. So that was all of the words. We just have a couple minutes. Are there any questions before we go? Any questions about any of the words? Maybe take a second to look back over them. Did you have any questions? Everything's okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I'm glad.
Yes.
I hope that they're all very clear for you and that you can understand now how to use them properly in a sentence. So I would recommend, if you want to be able to remember these, maybe just look back over them every now and then, the ones that are new for you, so you can remember to use them in your daily life. Okay? So try, if you're going to be speaking English today, try to use a couple of these words in your conversation. And as you add them to your conversations, you'll remember them. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, teacher.
Yes, you're
Thank you
welcome.
very
It was
much.
wonderful to have you in class. I hope to see you all soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank
Everyone
you.
take care.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye.